Your resume is the most important and the first step actually to showcase your skills and expertise to the external world or to your employers or to any institution. So hi everyone, my name is Rohit Jha, and in this video I'm going to specifically talk about few elements which you should have on your resume. It's like a complete detailed format, and we'll also post the format on our blog. You can check out the blog for more details. So before I start, let me just tell you quickly. Now these days people showcase their profile in variety of ways. You can have a video resume, you can have a creative resume, you can have infographics on your resume, but I'm going to specifically keep focused on a standard resume which is globally accepted and ATS friendly. Now what is ATS? ATS is application tracking system that most of the companies these days they use across the globe to screen the candidates based on some keyword search. So your resume should be ATS friendly, which means it should have the right keywords as well. So before I start, let me just quickly tell you what exactly we're going to do. So the first element on your resume at the top, what you can have is your professional profile picture, your name, your contact details, and very important is LinkedIn profile. So have a link of your LinkedIn profile, and definitely you should update your LinkedIn profile as well, because most of the recruiters and the employers, they go and check the LinkedIn profile these days. Now the next would be your career summary. Now what you should have in the career summary? It should be a blend of three things. Number one is the summary of your professional experience, summary of your personality or leadership side, and third is what exactly you're seeking in future or maybe in the current scenario. So that's the mix of all the three. I'll come up with separate videos for each element, that how exactly you should craft these career summary or the area of expertise, which I'm going to talk next. So the next one after the career summary would be area of expertise. Now when I say area of expertise, which means you have to do a detailed research on your work experience, your background, your extracurricular activities, and where all you have participated in life. And out of that experience, you have to pick up 5 to 8 elements, bullet points to mention, which describe you as a person, both technical as well as the soft side. So it could be, for example, project management, stakeholder management, or strategic marketing, team management. There could be a lot of things which you can have, but it again depends on your background. So that's how you mention your area of expertise. Now after the area of expertise, you can focus on your professional experience, which is your work experience. So for freshers it could be internships, and for experienced people definitely is all the companies which you have worked in the past. So start with the latest one, mention your name, your designation, number of years you have worked, and the roles and responsibilities, followed by your achievements and initiatives, which are very, very important. So just replicate this for all the companies. So I'm going to come up with a separate video for people who have switched many companies and then they're worried how exactly they should craft their roles in 1 page or a 2-page CV. So I'll come up with a separate video. Now the next after your experience would be educational qualification. Again, the same thing you can follow here. Follow the latest, start with the latest one. Let's say for example you are an MBA, start with MBA from Harvard and mention your GPA like 3.6 or 3.8, whatever you got. Then followed by a bachelor's degree, and then if you are a fresher or if you have little experience, you can definitely mention your school marks as well. But if you are a seasoned professional with more than 10 years of experience, then no need to go back, that back in terms of school. You can always mention your bachelor's and master degree. Now after your after your education background, start with a column and name it as additional information. Now this is just not additional information. This is a lot of information apart from your work experience as well as educational background. So the number one thing in this additional information should be your professional qualification or certifications. Now for example, you are a PMP certified professional, 6 Sigma black belt, or any other certification in the software development, you should mention that definitely on your CV in this particular category, and mention the year as well as the organization which has awarded you the certificate. Now after the professional certification or qualification, you can mention your IT skills. If you have any, you can mention any IT skills, any coding languages, or even the basic like MS Office Suite, anything you can mention that in that column. Now after the ITCs, you can mention your language skills. So you can mention as many languages as you know, you read, write or speak, whatever is the level of fluency or efficiency you have, you can mention that in that category. Now next would be your interests or hobbies. This definitely is very important because it's not always work experience or education background. We all have some interests, some hobbies, and it's always good to mention that on your CV. Sometimes, you know, even the interviewer drive such conversation based on your hobbies and interest as well. So that's very important. Next, you can mention your community service or community involvement. For example, during your work experience or even during your college days, you had done some community service. Definitely you should mention that because that's very important. Now the last could be your awards and activities. So it's different from your interests and hobbies. In this section you can only mention if you have won some awards in the past. It could be anything, and it could be in your school or your college or your organization. So do mention everything here. So this is a complete format, and you should have all these elements in your resume. So wherever you just need to do a research on yourself, do it and just put the values or put yourself in that particular format. So for this video, that's it from my side. Do follow our blog for more details. We'll come up with some samples for you as well, and do like, share and comment as well, so that we can make more videos and we can improve in future as well. Take care and bye bye.